You want a nice guy. Here's one beneath your nose, girl.
I love it. Yes, I say yes. I think it's great. No,
These rumors swear.
now that you put it that way, I could actually see it. Yeah, I could see it.
I mean, who knows if they're true, but these sources are claiming that that they're true. Can you imagine that?
I
People would go crazy in the Bravoverse.
That would be a good
Yeah.
one. No, I could see it because, the more you say it, right? Like Randall screwed her so much and still that's still happening. Schwartz, she's known for a decade. She knows him off camera, the integrity that he has. I mean, and it's not like there's any love lost between she and Katie. It's not like she and Katie are gonna ever really be friends again. So I don't know. The more you say it, I'm like, I think a guy like that, where she wears the pants, her pod is super successful. She could make his pod even more successful. They do a few TV appearances here and there. She'll probably be like Stassi down the road. She'll land another TV gig. He might too, maybe. And
Look what happened with
yeah,
Paige and Craig. I mean, we have a breakup, and there's Paige in the stratosphere. Craig just did a podcast like a week or two ago, and he said to the podcaster, You want to see my ring? Hold on. The ring I got Paige that she made fun of me and said I never bought. Here's the phone. And the woman said, Oh, I'm sorry, I'm holding your phone. I just geotagged you. This was taken, this picture in Charleston. This is the new thing they do. They geotag to see if you just took a picture offline. It's like, oh, this was taken in Charleston. This is real. And Craig is like, out of all the things that were said about me, no one's asked me if I actually see the ring. Like everyone says, I bought it, I didn't buy it. Here it is. It did Paige well, that little breakup, didn't it? So, Schwartzy, be careful. Be careful that is Lala just using you for a breakup? Oh boy.
could be. Could be.
Are you worried
Let's
about your
have
little
him.
boy, Schwartzy?
No, I think he'll be great. They seem to obviously pay him to do all the Valley recaps, the post shows, which I think are hilarious with Jax. They got to give Jax some guys. So they bring in Jesse, they bring in Schwartzy. I know, I love Schwartz. I like
He's
Lala.
good. You like Schwartz. I mean, you think he's hotter than I do. He's very cute. I find him very cute. I don't find him overall like, look, let's just back up the Bentley. It's a white Bentley outside and tan inside. Let's be honest. I ain't turning Schwartzy away. I mean, I'll go marry him. So let's just be honest before I sound like I'm too good for Schwartzy. That's not the so there you go. Okay. What else you got for me?
Couple of Jersey things really quickly.
Oh.
I didn't even have time to look, but a recent clip, Teresa now has done, I think, somebody else's podcast where she is talking about that TV appearance.
Mhm.
And she's basically admitting, like, yeah, I'm on the TV in Chicago promoting an event because I got to work to pay my taxes. So I think the tax bill is 100% true because I will also say a friend of mine,
Yeah, it's true, dude.
it's true.
It's
My
true.
friend,
Everything is okay for Teresa. That part's false. We have a truth and a false. What does your friend got to say?
my friend Mike Esterman, longtime party kind of, what would I say? Uh, Talent manager, multi-business owner, always like an event booker in DC. He's just booked her for an event this Friday, DC,
Mhm.
ticket link. She is going to be doing Party with a Housewife at Howard Theater. So
Mhm.
dude, she's doing a lot of appearances.
Yeah. And listen, listen, I am not knocking anyone for getting your bag. Let me be very clear.
Now we get
You
ours.
you and I are available for dinners and lunches. I mean, you pay me something, I go. So I'm available. Everyone slip into the DMs. I'm available for an hour to talk private Bravo. That's been getting busy lately. We can do it during working hours. I joke it's on the weekends. I mean, I'll do anything for $1. So I'm not knocking her, but some of like the difference is I am not acting like I'm above anything. Give me $1 and I'll do something. I mean, my rates are a little higher than that, but she needs to humble herself because some of the appearances are not in like a venue like that. They're in like at a car wash. Come and see Teresa. Like some of the appearances are a little bit lowbrow. So just own it, right?
Well,
Teresa's
I think she
truths.
basically did on this.
She says she needs to make
podcast.
she says
Yeah,
she needs to make money to pay the
she
taxes.
was like, "Hello, why is he asking me this? Like, I'm here promoting. Clearly, I got to pay my tax bill." Like, she was
She's humble
basically,
herself. Yep.
well, she never really gets it, but yeah. So I think the tickets. Let me see what Mike says. Party with a housewife. Ticketweb.com/event. Ticketweb. Never even been to Ticket.
Oh, I've been to Tico. Honey, I've gone to all of them. Um,
So anyhow, there. But her ex-husband also, Joe, your buddy Joe Giudice, put up a
mhm.
meme.
Oh,
Uh,
I talked about this. He's in a little bit of trouble. He got in trouble a couple of weeks ago. Yep.
and put up former President Barack Obama sitting next to the First Lady Melania Trump at Jimmy Carter's funeral,
Mhm.
and Obama, it's like it's a meme, basically
Mhm.
asking her, "How are you married to that man?" And
Mhm.
then Melania says, "I was going to ask you the same thing." Joe Judice put that up like I think the day before Juneteenth or Juneteenth. People were like,
Oh, we covered this.
"Dude,
Racist, transphobic.
you're
People came for
racist
Juicy.
trans."
People came for the juicer. Yep. He's in a little bit of hot water over that.
Ah,
Just don't touch anything political, I guess, is what they
I
say.
don't
And
think Juicy cares. Do you? I think that's how he
no,
feels,
he
and
doesn't
I don't think
care.
he cares.
Doesn't care, doesn't care. Some people say he did it on purpose to look. There is this school of thought that the camp, she has a camp, Teresa, even though she's the lawyer, was out in the street. Everyone seemed to love when I said he was going to get run over for picking up a penny and having the bus driven by Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock run him over. Even though she doesn't have a lot of people in the camp, apparently, there's a rumor that like they use the Justa and Gia and they try to create these other dramas to get the drama off of the tax bill and Looney Louie. So there is a rumor also out there, new rumors about Juicy, that Juicy was used by Teresa to like do this, take the heat, which he doesn't care about. He's not even in the States. And all of a sudden we're talking about Juicy and his transphobia and racism rather than you didn't pay your taxes, you deadbeat.
Well,
Teresa
there you
and
have
Looney
it.
Louie. So he
Looney
was
Lou.
used by Teresa. What else you got
Well, let's see. I feel like there was a lot of stuff we didn't get to about Jax Taylor.
last week?
Well,
Well,
okay, yeah,
yeah,
you go.
I was
You
gonna
go.
say Brittany Cartwright, the soon-to-be long-distance ex. She on the episode a couple weeks ago, she stood him up. They were supposed to meet, and she said, "I'm not meeting you. I understand. I've learned a few things. You got out of rehab. You don't care about your son or me. You went right to the bar, and I'm getting DMs and pictures that you did this with this woman and that with that woman the minute you got out of rehab." And Jax is like, "Yo, bro, I'm a man with needs. I mean, we're not together anymore, lady. Let me do what I want. Yeah, I wanted my dick sucked at the bar." And she's like, "Well, I'm not coming to meet you. This is disgraceful." So she says that he's the lowest form of human. And she said he lied on Watch What Happens to Andy about, you
Basically
know,
everything.
but he,
Why she and Cruz moved out of the house.
yep.
Um, the whole thing, like he, had a whole song and dance about that. And she's the one been paying for Airbnbs and his Airbnb. And she offered him all these things and he wouldn't. I mean, he sounds very difficult, very self-absorbed.
And
I
he is
love
tight with the money. Like when he was